In this video, I wanted to go over the reasons why your credit score could be dropping. These are the 5 biggest mistakes people are making while working on their credit and why you are not seeing any progress with your credit score. Number 1, not applying for enough credit. 65% of your credit score has to do with positive credit and utilization. If you do not have 2 revolving accounts and 1 installment loan open, you do not have enough credit. Do not be afraid to apply for credit because of an inquiry on your report. Inquiries only report to your credit for 24 months, but only affect you for the first 12 months. So if you need the positive credit, just apply, get it open and active, and start making your payments on time. There are multiple links below for guaranteed approval credit cards for you to use credit. I have clients all the time that are successfully removing derogatory items off their credit report, but do not have enough positive credit open, so they're not seeing the results like they should. Number 2, paying old derogatory items instead of removing them. Your credit is not a checks and balance sheet. You cannot just look at your credit report and just start paying all of your debt whenever you want and poof, your credit score will magically rise. When you are applying for a loan, lenders are most concerned with your payment behavior. How likely is this person able to pay back my loan on time each month? What is being reported most recently is going to affect you the most. So you want to focus on opening up positive credit, making payments on time, and not using your tax return or a bonus to pay off student loans and installment loans or old debt. Pro tip. Something I always want to remind you is original credit or credit cards do help to settle with because those balances are being put towards your open bills and maxing out your utilization. Number 3, not worrying enough about late payments. Most people tend to panic when they are late on a credit card and just pay the whole balance off thinking it will help. The late payment is what affecting your credit score, not the balance. Remember when I mentioned it is your credit behavior that dictates your credit score, not necessarily the debt associated with it. Late payments affect your credit score the most, and you need to work on getting them removed by calling the creditor right away and asking for a goodwill deletion. I'm gonna link the video below where I speak about late payments in depth and how to remove them. Number 4, thinking you paid a collection or a charge-off and it's automatically removed off your credit report. Simply paying an item does not remove it from your credit report. It will only show a $0 balance. If you do decide to pay a collection or a charge-off, you have to complete a pay for delete where you pay it in full for removal off the report, or you have to work on getting it removed through disputing. If it was not removed off the credit report and you have a $0 balance collection or charge-off that is reporting on your credit report, you want to work through the letter sequence to get it removed off your report. And number 5, this is a 2-parter. Not removing personal information before starting the dispute process and then sending old and dated industry letters instead of factually disputing and personalizing your letters. The first line of validation for any request will be your personal info, meaning they are just trying to attach that certain item, which can be a credit card or collection, to your name, your social, your birthday, essentially any part of your personal information. The bureaus do not need signed contracts or documents. They are just trying to connect that account to you in some way, which will be through your personal info. You want as little information on your credit report that can link anything to you. So if you're not seeing results, this is a big reason why, and you need to take a break from disputing and work on updating your personal info to make sure it is reporting accurately and you only have your current address reporting. In part 2 of this, you may be using old and dated industry letters that the bureaus have seen a million times. A lot of credit repair companies are using the same letters for millions of people. It is good to have a starting point for a letter, but make sure to change it up, put it in your own writing, and be clear and concise on what action you were wanting done. Once again, my name is Ari Gruman. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're working on your credit or you're wanting to get started working on your credit, please check out my DIY credit repair program, where I have helped thousands of people fix their credit on their own. I linked all the information below for you to check it out. So watch this next video first that helps you get started working on your credit, and I'll see you in the next video.